Alright guys, what's up? It's King here, and I'm back with a DFFOO JP video. Yeah, you know, Dissopia does JP now, so let's get to it. Just want to start off by saying this is actually my first Spiritus battle, so a lot of mistakes were made, letting you know off back, but it's okay. We, as you said at the end, we got the S ranking, so that's all that matters. But yeah, in this fight, pretty sure I'm fighting one of the 10 Wizard Saints. Warwick look like he's been juicing. You know, hey, that's what you want to do. I'm not here to judge, but yeah, the team we bought here, Sid Reigns, got all his gear. Actually had the piteous burst after getting all the other weapons, but it's fine. You know, I got those 70k gems in JP because I wasn't playing when it first came out, so it wasn't that big of a hit. Plus I get 40 of it back after doing the Pandemonium boards. But we got Hope here, you know, because he's, well, I thought he was the best tank in the game, but apparently he's not, because I had to bring my Cater call because I kept dying. You know, the clutches call in the game. But, and we got Selphie here to get those launches in, because Sid Reigns force, you know, it goes up when you launch. And if you don't have a way to launch with other characters, Sid Reigns force seems, it seems bad. I'll be honest, it seems bad. But let's get to it. Talk about the fight a little bit. In this fight, the boss, as you see, has the 2 add-ons. The add-ons actually, they spam HP attacks like a brave HP attack, and it actually hits kind of hard if you don't have a way to mitigate it. Before I run these calls, they were doing like 12k HP damage per hit, and also they delay you 1 turn every time they hit you. So it was like they'll hit you delayed, then you think you safe, but then they'll come back, messing up the turn, or they hit you again, and basically kill you. So that's why I brought the Cater call. I also have a Sexer call, and I also have a Reno call. Basically, all my calls are to mitigate damage, because going through the fight a couple of times, from what I've seen, I don't really need like HP damage up, debuffs, any of that. Because we're pretty much doing the full amount of damage no matter what with this team. So I don't know if it's with this team or this boss doesn't have a high defense, but whichever one it is, you know, either way, he got them hands from Sid Reigns. I'm gonna put that out there. He got them hands. And this is actually my first 5 out of 5 ultimate weapon on JP, the fist, which I first built it up because of Tifa, and I didn't even realize. I thought Sid Reigns had something else. I didn't even realize, but he had the fist too. So I said I might as well max it. So a lot of bosses are about to get these hands. Hey, it's going down. But yeah, back to the fight. I wouldn't. This boss didn't have a lot of mechanics. I'm not sure if the first Spiritus fights was like this, because I haven't done it yet. I wasn't playing when it came out, and it takes too much to build up, and yeah, so I haven't done it. But anyway, the only thing I really had to watch out for was, as you can see during his force gauge, he doesn't even have thresholds. Like I said, I'm not sure if the first fights were like that, but anyway, he doesn't have thresholds. When he gets his force gauge up, he does an attack that could hit pretty hard, but not too much to worry about. Yeah, I think he gets like a brave region after he attacks with his force ability is up, and it's for 10 turns, so it's actually a long time, but it's actually easy to stop his force once it starts, because the only thing you have to do is launch with a force magic attack, which you don't even need Sid Reigns for. If you have Selphie, you have another character like Hope could use his force ability, and because the debuff is on the launch, it'll actually meet the requirements and it'll cancel his force ability. But yeah, he also had, I'm not sure the threshold Maybe it's below 60 or 50. Someone could, put it in the comments or something. Yeah, correct me on that. I don't have time to look for it. But below that, you'll see it pop up. There's a message, and it tells you that if you take 10 actions, he will actually gain an aura, and it'll be like a yellow aura around him, and you won't do any damage. Like no damage, launch, doesn't matter. You won't do any damage until he gets a turn. So I would say try not to go more than 10 turns in a row, because you really don't want that up. But yeah, other than that, he does have an attack where he inflicts a 2-turn paralysis, but it's not framed, so there's a way to get it off once. I tried to put up enough buffs. It only worked for Sid Reigns. It didn't work for Hope, because I don't know if I let Selphie's wall fall off or it doesn't work, because it's one of the two. I know it doesn't work, but I don't know if I let it fall off, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, you don't want that paralysis debuff. But yeah, that's really the only things you have to worry about it now. Below 20%, he only takes damage inside the launch. Like the attacks before the launch don't count. He only takes damage inside the launch. So that's kind of where Sid range, comes into play. Makes it a lot easier. I've seen people running with different characters, but yeah, I decided to do it with Sid Reigns because I said, hey, it's a new toy, so I like to play with my new toys when I get them, and he was worth it. I gotta say, Sid Reigns is busted. Yes, Sid Reigns is gonna break the game. I'm probably gonna do a bunch of runs outside of Synergy just to see how much damage I can get out of him. But yeah, I'll probably upload those to my personal page. If you don't know Nasu Black, yeah, but do this for Dissopia. That's the fam. Gotta have the run for the fam. Represent the JP side of Dissopia, yeah. But anyways, yeah, what I say about this fight, below 20% you don't take, so that's pretty much it. And he kind of hits hard, as you can see, that paralysis, but it's not framed. There's a way to get around it. Like I said, I don't know if I let the buff fall off if it doesn't work. Probably doesn't work. That's it always seems like her wall doesn't work. But anyways, yeah, Sid Reigns, with his burst effect, it actually changes his follow-up attack, Impact Strike. I think that's what it's called. I forgot the name it changes it to. It's a completely different name. But it actually does 7 HP dumps, and the animation looks cool as hell. But yeah, and also what Sid Reigns does, I think Sid Reigns, he gives the party HP damage up, and then it's an additional HP damage up in the launch. I can't remember if it's 30 outside or 20 outside, but either way, inside of a launch, it's 50% HP damage up that his burst effect does. So that's a pretty big HP damage up. I know it has to be in the launch, but that actually rivals Ramza's HP damage up, which is insane, to say the least. So yeah, that's another thing I say about Sid Reigns. But yeah, honestly, if you have his force, you want to have ability to have the other characters launch, or maybe bring some launch characters that could do a lot of launches, because it kind of goes up slow when you're not launching, and that's what it was doing here. But yeah, either way, I was able to tough through it. The fight could have been a lot shorter, but he caught me with that paralysis, and that kind of threw me off guard. So yeah, but hey, I got through it, and hopefully this helps out someone, because like I said, I don't have all those fancy calls and stuff. Probably could have used some better calls, but pretty much I was just worried about not getting HP attack, because I actually completed this fight before, but I missed the HP requirement, so I only got a B. And I was like, are you effing serious. But yeah, got it done this time. This is King here. Looking to bring more videos, and y'all have a good one.